Good morning from misty Ioannina. First weather forecast I looked at said it was sunny all day, but as you can see, we're right by a mountain and a lake, so it's absolutely no surprise that we're covered in mist this morning. It is lifting. It's lifted, and by about lunchtime it'll be gone. So it's a little fresh out. See my breath. We've just come out, had a little bit of a challenge to try and get some cables and some 2-pin adapters and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just going to have a little wander around the town now. Oh look, it's brightening up ever so slightly up there now. You can see a little bit of sun on the buildings. Found a decent shop where Daniel managed to get some size 12 trainers yesterday. So he's got some more new trainers that actually fit him better than the other ones. It's turned out this is another of those kind of towns where, as you walk round, you can see that you can get pretty much everything you want. Sorry if you're a vegetarian. Whole sheep. Yeah, it's a good time for sort of wandering around and seeing all the kind of stuff you can get. These are the kind of places where you don't need to order online all the time. You don't need to rely on Amazon to get everything you need, simply because you can actually find it in the town. I'll just kind of have a walk up and have a little view of the shopping streets, slightly, away from the tourist area. Had to look up a lot as well. I have noticed there seems to be a lot of little businesses on the the first or second floor of some of these shops. We noticed it on the other streets we walk around. They obviously have little, I don't know whether they call them kiosks, cabinets, or little offices above. That looks like one up there. I can't read it. But yeah, it'll be junior sized. Oh. So they've got a lot of sort of brand shops and stuff here, so even for, recognisable brands for us, but they're not, there's a good chance that they're genuine as well. Kind of like some occasional shops you see in other countries where they've got all brand names on them, and you look at them, they look like knockoffs. No, it's a decent town. This is, I really like it. And the people, oh my god. Oh yes, I tripped back to the pharmacist yesterday evening because the lady I'd been dealing with comes in at 4, and it was open till about 9, and it seemed like a lot of the shops are. Anyway, so I went back and saw her yesterday. Absolutely lovely. I don't think I've ever had customer service like that before. She basically been able to locate, she'd got one box of the one medication that I needed, and was very apologetic that she'd only got one. She said if we were here a little bit longer she could have got me another couple of boxes, and the other medication she was trying to get for me, she's been able to tell me what it's called. She's got a phone number for a contact to try and order some, but she wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what country it was either, the country code on it. So she's been really doing some detective work to try and source that medication for me, and It's absolutely amazing. Really, really amazing. I don't think I've ever had customer service like that in any shop anywhere ever before. It's just absolutely amazing. So and it's really heartening to know that I bought, she got me another couple of boxes of one of my medications that I'd bought one of yesterday, so I've done well. They're not a bad price, you know, the boxes are about €10 each, and it just means that I can continue to stay bobbing around in Europe without having to go home to pick up prescriptions, you know, without worrying about running out of medications or anything. So it's great. But honestly, she's just amazing. Yeah, and to be honest, I've got to say, so many Greek people have been absolutely fantastic. Pretty much every shop we go in there, really, really helpful, really friendly. I've had to speak English as well, and just like I've apologised, oh, I'm sorry my English isn't that good. It is, it's very good, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm absolutely bowled over with the hospitality and the friendliness of the people here. They've you know, they've totally sort of won my heart. They've been fantastic. One of the other things we wanted to do today was see if we could find a letting agent somewhere in the town. So I think we're going to do that a bit. We'll have a wander around. There are a few. We'll have to check on Google to see what they are. I think it'll be a bit difficult just to wander around randomly expecting to find one. But wander around randomly we shall for a little bit.
Güzel çıktı mı da? O yaydı.
Most of their pages for them to change, they didn't stay green for long. Right, for letting agents. Yeah. Phones and what's nots in there. The coach has got a blue light on the back of it. We just cross over here. Actually, let's walk up this way. There's a coffee shop. That's where we got your train this morning, isn't it? There's no one. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Self-service store. Yeah, there's a lemon in each of the little bowls on the table. I'm as confused as you are. Bring your own knife and you can have a slice of lemon. Oh. Seems like all of those cars are going past. We're supposed to walk next to the family. I think that's if it's exercise actually.
Yeah.
A little coffee shop. Opticians. Oh wow, some nice. It's like a something reflection on the shelf shining through those glasses, like a optical illusion. Something really weird. Oh, suit shop as well. Suit you, sir. So it is, you know, compare it to walking around Vlor, and there's a lot more of a mix. This is more like a city centre, really. I mean, it probably, yeah, and way more variety and the certain, you know, better quality in some respects, you know, like being able to get proper dress shoes or suits and things like that is something that I haven't seen available in Vlora. I'm sure there is in Tirana. Coffee and snacks. Oh, that's the one where they got the signs in English as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely clearing up. You can see blue sky now. Mist burning off. Try not to trip over a pigeon. No shortage of mobile phone shops. Ooh, who cars? With a capital who. So, I'm supposed to sit and have a coffee.
At least the sun's going.
Yeah. It is. So I have to point out these bins. I used one the other day, and it's actually underground. You open that and there's a big pit underground. That's the most high-tech bin I've ever seen. Yeah. It's also nice to have bins that aren't being ravaged by pigs and dogs and people.
Yeah.
It's very clean. That is one thing I say about this, is a very clean. Oh yeah, somebody's left it out for them, haven't they?
Yeah.
All the little sparrows. Well, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that is all of them. Yeah, walking into the sun again. Quite enjoying being in the sun. It's been a bit of a cold morning. Cross over. Yeah. Didn't realise that was the guy who was on big office.
Oh, so we can out running.
Yeah. We've seen a few, not many, only a couple of beggars. I don't know exactly normal service. Sort of a fucking cold. I think we're in the more in the residential area now. So we've had a change of plan. Didn't have I slept better last night, I must admit, but the hotel's been okay, but it's not been fantastic, and the cleaners were out in force at 8 o'clock this morning. There's tiled floors everywhere, so you could even rattling up and down the corridors like Marley's fucking ghost at 8 o'clock this morning, banging mops against the walls and rooms as they clean the rooms adjacent to us, and I'm like, you know what, We had a lovely look around the town, really nice town. But we've got to move tomorrow anyway, and we've actually decided to book a hotel a little bit further along our journey, so that we'll be heading. We were going to be driving to Prilep in Macedonia tomorrow, so we booked a hotel in Fitola. Yeah, so we booked a hotel in Fitola for tonight, which is probably about halfway, or slightly more, probably about 2/3 of the distance. Had a good talk with a estate agent in Ioannina today, who, you know, told us a little bit about rental costs in the area and stuff. So that was quite good, very useful. So we decided, yeah, we'll just move on. I don't fancy another night in that hotel. I'm feeling better. My cold seems to be going a bit. It's going off my chest and that. I can really do a good night's sleep. So, hotel we booked has got a bath, so that's going to be. Thank you. Yeah, so that'll do. That's a good enough reason to move on. Just to get I can have a good soak in the bath. That'll help clean my head. And it's a lovely day, and I'm kind of looking forward to having a drive. To be honest, I've done a lot of walking. I feel like sitting on my arse for 3.5 hours now and driving somewhere instead. So, yeah, we're just gonna walk our way back to the hotel, get our stuff and check out. I'll have to pay for tonight as well, but I ain't really that fussed about that, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. So, hi. It's been really nice wandering around this town. Enjoyed it. Just cross over. But we've kind of done what we wanted to do. There's a property shop here as well. Yeah, we've kind of been around all the stuff, and I think we're just going to be wandering around for the sake of it. And so we shall move on and enjoy the sights of the day's journey. Good evening and welcome to the fated hotel in Florina. I said Fitona earlier. I was getting confused with Vitona, which is in Macedonia. So yeah, Florina. This is a 3-star hotel, and it's quite an impressive looking building as you go up the hill. It said there was parking. I don't know where it is. I think it's an underground car park, so there's a space at the front for it to park the van, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, as Daniel said, this is where the extra star gets you. Okay. This is the hallway with carpet. View at the back. A couple of sofas dotted around the place. I don't think I'm going to get woken up by the cleaners' trolleys rattling along this floor in the morning. And this is our room, number 309. This cost €68 for the night. That's £60. And so, very tastefully decorated. Look at this. We asked for a twin beds, and we've definitely got twin beds. So Daniel's decided that he's quite happy to have the single bed there. So he's left me to have the triple bed to myself. There are 3 pillows along there. That came on as we came in, so somebody must have left it on. It's the Greek version of Deal or No Deal. Yeah, so I think I'll be getting a better night's sleep in here. In the mirror. And just to confuse me a little bit further, is that on the last bit of video was filming us coming into town, I thought, why is my clock now seeming to be earlier? But what it is, we've come back up a time zone again, haven't we? So where we were before, Albania is +1 GMT. Ioannina was +2 GMT, and we have now come back to +1 GMT. There's that. Oh my god, someone's moving around, there's an even bigger space. I'm gonna have to move the van now. Yeah, so as you can see, all the twinkling lights in the distance, we are quite high up. Oh wow, there's all those lights flashing up there. That must be power lines in the distance. Bizarre. So it's a spot. We've got sauna, massage, jacuzzi. There's apparently a swimming pool here. But I'm not really fussed about all that fancy stuff. Walked into the lobby and there's like 5 or 6, 20 somethings all sat on the chairs in the lobby, some of them all with their coats on, and then one guy sat in a big dressing gown, waiting for his massage, I think, maybe. So this ain't bad at all, really. Wardrobe, actual wardrobe with doors and coat hangers. Fridge, nothing in it. We have one glass. That's the only thing I can think of to mark it down. It has a bath. So we've got some nice toiletries. One of these Skin Essentials with vitamin E and soap. There's phone in the bath. Bathroom. Plenty of towels, plenty of toilets, and a shower. Do you think they do fake tanning here? Looking at the colour of the bath, there's a distinct possibility. Where is the plug? We have no plug for the bath, so we won't be having a bath at all, will we? Okay. Talking to reception about that one. There's no. Oh, that's the shower. On that. Oh, well, that's a bit of a pisser, that is. I was looking forward to a bath tonight. Getting the opportunity to have a bath, so I'd like to take it. So yeah. Looks like I'll be talking to him. We said we're going to have to go out for dinner anyway, because there's no restaurant or anything here. And it's a little bit of a walk. But it's fine. Oh, more interest. Let's get a good night's sleep. Go and get something to eat and get a good night's sleep. Is that just okay? So we've got. So that's like 2 beds put together. I won't be falling down the gap on that one. So they're like 2 sort of single beds put together with 3 pillows across, just to fall into the. It doesn't matter anyway, does it? I only need. It's not like I need twice the size. Anyway, there we go. We're however many miles, about 6 or 7 miles from the Macedonian border. So tomorrow it'll just like a breeze across the border. So it's nice just to have got some of the mileage done. So anyway, we'll get ourselves sorted out. I'll go and see if I can furnish us with some kind of plug for the bath. And it's only one night, it don't matter. I've had a shower, so it don't matter if we can't use it, but it's one of them, isn't it? So right, shall talk to you later. Bye for now.